Welcome to Satoshi Swiss Crypto. This is where we transform your crypto journey. Are you tired of constantly monitoring the market? Now you can trade like a pro without being glued to your computer with our $1,000 to $100,000 trading challenge. For just $79 a month, you can automatically mirror my trades. Subscribe today and elevate your crypto game with Satoshi Swiss. Let's conquer the crypto world together. Press the first link in the description below to join, and let's now finally start with the video. These days, there's a really fascinating thing happening behind the scenes. Not only does the information in this video have a significant impact on Shiba Inu Coin, but it also has an impact on the entire cryptocurrency market. It appears that the government is making every effort to stop the leaks from getting any wider. Make sure you watch this movie through to the conclusion, as you will not find this information anywhere else. Legislators in the United States have expressed support for the July legislation, despite some critics claiming that it could compromise privacy and financial independence. 5 more senators have joined Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has been a prominent opponent of the U.S. government's use of digital assets, in co-sponsoring her bill to fight money laundering. Warren underlined that the bill focuses on the illegal use of cryptocurrency assets for tax financing and money laundering. Warren expressed her satisfaction that 5 new senators, including 3 members of the Banking Committee, are joining the push for action. Our bipartisan plan, which would provide authorities with more weapons in their toolkit and crack down the unlawful usage of cryptocurrency, is the strongest proposal currently on the table. Numerous politicians and organizations had already expressed bipartisan support for the legislation. If a bill passes and leads to the total ban of cryptocurrencies in the U.S., it would greatly affect the cryptocurrency industry worldwide, extending well beyond the country's boundaries. Being a global economic powerhouse, the United States has a significant impact on global financial markets. Its crucial influence on market sentiment and trends would be especially noticeable in the cryptocurrency industry. With so many powerful financial institutions, investors, and companies, the U.S. is a major player in directing the world's financial markets, which includes the rapidly growing cryptocurrency sector. A legislative move pertaining to cryptocurrencies by the U.S. government would probably cause anxiety and unease throughout the world, which might lead to changes in the mood of the market. Moreover, the United States serves as the main center for cryptocurrency trading operations. If regulatory actions result in decreased liquidity, which is a predictable outcome, there may be increased price volatility in the market. Liquidity would consequently diminish, which would affect trade dynamics and make it more difficult for investors to acquire or sell assets profitably. In particular, altcoins with greater volatility like Shiba Inu would be more susceptible to the repercussions of U.S. regulatory steps. The market as a whole may see a massive sell-off in response to U.S. ban on cryptocurrencies or stricter regulations, with riskier assets suffering more severe effects. Due to the interdependence of the world's financial markets, U.S. regulatory choices may have an international impact. Similar legislative responses from other nations might increase the overall effect on the world cryptocurrency industry. Beyond the dynamics of trade, the U.S. is a hub for the growth and invention of cryptocurrencies. Tight regulations may discourage innovation in the nation and impede the advancement of the global cryptocurrency market as a whole. The ramifications would go beyond market prices and impact the direction of industry and technical breakthroughs. Following such regulatory adjustments, there would probably be a time of adaptation and adjustment for the market. Market participants may experience unexpected obstacles as they struggle with uncertainties brought on by compliance issues. Certain initiatives in the cryptocurrency field may face challenges in complying with new rules, which might lead to an environment of uncertainty and possibly cause the market value to drop overall. However, what are your thoughts? What are the odds that this will actually occur? Anyway, allow me to clarify why this bill is nonsensical and foolish. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon claims that cryptocurrency serves solely nefarious purposes. He has a history of voicing doubts and worries regarding cryptocurrency. Here's what's intriguing though. If you have been using Twitter for any length of time, you should be familiar with the recently introduced community notes function. By enabling users on X to cooperatively contribute context to potentially erroneous posts, they hope to improve awareness and make the world a more educated place. Commenters can add notes to any post. If a sufficient number of commenters from various perspectives consider that note to be useful, the note will appear on the post for everyone to see. That is precisely what transpired with the CIO of JP Morgan Chase this time. The yearly $1 trillion cryptocurrency market is less than according to UN estimates, money laundering, illicit operations using cash, and the traditional banking system account for between 2 and 5 of the world's GDP each year. It is interesting to remember that in the huge world of cryptocurrency transactions, less than one of the trillions of dollars exchanged each year are associated with illegal activity. This observation highlights the widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies for honest and open uses, demonstrating a high level of integrity in the online financial system. For background, the UN calculates that money laundering through conventional banking systems and cash transactions accounts for 2/5 of the world's gross domestic product. This more comprehensive comparison shows that, in contrast to established financial systems, cryptocurrencies continue to have a comparatively lower percentage of engagement in illegal financial operations, notwithstanding concerns surrounding it. The aforementioned data compels us to contemplate the dynamic discourse around cryptocurrencies and their position within the worldwide financial sphere. Even though there are still difficulties, the data indicates that the vast majority of Bitcoin transactions support the expansion and innovation of the online banking industry. This data emphasizes how crucial it is to have thoughtful conversations about the legal environment and the possible advantages of cryptocurrencies in promoting financial inclusion and transparency. Resolving issues and expanding on the advantages of the Bitcoin ecosystem as it develops will be essential to its long-term expansion and widespread acceptance. In relation to illegal activity, consider this intriguing development that completely alters the gameplay. A tweet from the cryptocurrency news source official X account seems to draw attention to a charge or suspicion that Wachovia, US bank, was involved in money laundering for a group of people in Mexico. The tweet makes the allegation that Wachovia helped these evil groups launder a sizable sum of $378 billion. That is probably the intention to highlight the scope of the purported money laundering operation by drawing a contrast with the overall market capitalization of Bitcoin. According to the tweet, Wachovia may have laundered a substantial sum, 45 of the entire market capitalization of well-known cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. The phrase they prefer, USD, suggests that, in the author's opinion, criminals have traditionally preferred to use traditional fiat currency. In this example, the US dollar, instead of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin for illegal activities. The last line, we cannot allow this to continue, seems like a rallying cry for more oversight, rules, or initiatives to stop these kinds of purported money laundering schemes inside the established banking system. Additionally, the post criticizes Senator Elizabeth Warren directly, describing her with the clown emoji. This phrase choice expresses contempt as well as a dismissive and disparaging attitude. It takes a step further and criticizes Senator Warren's actions and remarks in relation to the subject matter as being illogical and inconsistent. This casts Senator Warren's involvement in the case in a negative light and implies a pervasive disagreement with her strategy for handling the suspected money laundering. Essentially, the tweet aims to damage Senator Warren's reputation and efficacy in managing the current circumstances. However, what are your thoughts? Please leave a comment below. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on that. Confirm the data in the tweet with trustworthy sources, as social media posts may not always provide a clear or comprehensive picture of complicated subjects. The aforementioned allegations are the subject of ongoing investigations or legal actions. Further information might become available over time. So you ought to become a channel subscriber. I will update you all. We have now reached the conclusion of this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and do not forget to leave a comment down below. This is a huge assistance for the YouTube algorithm. Please spread the word about this video to as many people as you can. Let us disseminate this news.